Okay, started. All right, folks. Okay. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's what y'all say, aka is your boy McNeil. Guys, I want to welcome you all to by the way, long time YouTube. It has been very, very long. Want to welcome you guys, everybody, to our SummerSlam 2025 predictions that we're actually going to be going over here today. Um, excuse me. And we're going to be going over night one and night two, SummerSlam for the first time ever, along with WrestleMania. Now is a 2-night main event that is going to be happening for now, not just one big night. It is going to be a 2-night extravaganza as WrestleMania. So now we can literally say that SummerSlam is now a big, big PLE, a big, big pay-per-view in for WWE along with WrestleMania. So today we're going to be going ahead and talking about SummerSlam 2025. We're going to be talking about night one and night two of the matches, going over what thoughts and feelings are going to be for these events that are going to be taking place and occurring, and what could be something more. I want to just tell everybody I've not really watched much of WWE lately. I haven't done it. SmackDown, Raw, I haven't watched them. Watched SmackDown last night. Wasn't bad. It was okay. But my wife and myself, I really, really haven't been watching wrestling that much. I know you're probably wondering, really? Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Some of the stuff, I don't know, just hasn't been kind of like getting in my funny bones. I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, though, but we're here to talk about the pay per view. A lot of interesting matches, though. I've got to say, the card looks pretty good. It's not too bad. But we're gonna go out, however, and talk about everything. And by the way, you're here with it's your boy Charles, aka it's your boy McNeil. I know a lot of people have got a lot of other nicknames for me, stuff like that. But this is the last of the fourth generation of McNeils. A lot of people have been calling me some other stuff, man, and darn and that darn guy, a couple other people. It's funny, man, but I still love it. Shout outs to them, by the way, as well. So, thank you for rocking up over here with your boy. Much love to everybody that has come on to the channel. Thank you all for the 41 subscribers. I've never gotten this many subscribers. So, appreciate to that darn guy and Mrs. That darn guy. Thank you all. I know that not a lot of people really do come over here and check me out. So, much love for you all. Anyway, so let's go ahead, man. We're going to talk about night one and night two of these matches. And we're going to start with tonight's stuff, which is night one. So we got night one's matches. We've got 6 matches on the card. So, as we start off with our first match of the night, we've got Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. This is I don't know. Me personally, my opinion, I don't think they've really kind of what's the right words that I'm looking for? I don't know if they've really built on this story though. I don't know how this match is gonna go. Tiffany Stratton's held the title for what, over 200 days. It's gonna be kind of an interesting thing though of what happens here and this. There could be some interesting stuff that might happen. But we'll go ahead and talk about this. So, Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill. Me, in my opinion, the clips that I've seen, I haven't really watched much of SmackDown of late or at all. I don't know if they've really have been really doing the right kind of story for this whole rivalry right here. I don't know how this is gonna work and go down. I could probably see there's probably maybe a couple things that might happen in this match. Probably, well, maybe one kicker that could probably wind up happening. I don't know. This could be a very big long shot, though, but I don't think this would probably happen. Um, it might happen, but I'm not certain of it. I could probably think that maybe Bianca Belair maybe gets involved. You're probably wondering, like, why would that be the case? I'm not really sure, but it could be a big twist up for that if that did go down that way. I'm not sure, like, if that could mean Bianca Belair comes out there, maybe costs Jade Cargill, or she helps Jade Cargill. It's one of the two. But more than likely, though, I don't think she would come out there to help her. I think more likely maybe there would be a turn going on. Maybe she would cost Jade in the women's title picture. Maybe setting up a triple threat down the line with them. Maybe down, I don't know, maybe somewhere down the road if that was ever to come. But I don't know if that'll actually ever happen. What's up, bro? I don't know. You're probably wondering, like, why would you think that? Well, you never know. That could be a big swerve if they decided to do that, but I don't know if that'll actually occur. We all know that Bianca Belair hasn't been wrestling in a good long time, so they haven't really figured out anything with her at all. But that could be something where they have Jade and Bianca Belair maybe feud off with her being cost of the title, and then maybe their triple threat would come down to it. Um, that's probably maybe a thing in the back of my mind that could probably happen. I don't think that would literally legitimately happen. I don't think that probably would make any sense though for them to do that. So honestly, who would really win here though? Clean cut, clean fight. Me personally though, I say Jade Cargill gets the win over Tiffany Stratton. I think Tiffany's done a pretty good job, I guess. Yeah, I am. I'm still going to. Um, so I don't think Tiffany Stratton's going to retain. I say Jade Cargill takes this one tonight. It's kind of a little interesting unless some stuff happens. But I think in a clean cut fight, I think Jade Cargill wins this. I say Jade Cargill becomes the new WWE Women's Champion, beating out Tiffany Stratton. For this next matchup, this is a tag team between Randy Orton, Jelly Roll, Drew McIntyre, and Logan Paul. It's a really good match. I had some stuff last night on SmackDown. Much love to the one like on the video. Where Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul interrupted Jelly Roll with his training session and actually wound up beating him up. Later on in the night, though, Randy and Jelly Roll appeared and started having an all-out chaos fight. Honestly, I think really in all reality, though, we know Logan Paul's beat some people in the past. He has done it, especially with AJ Styles. I was at Mania. I was a little bit shocked by that match. But I am gonna give this one to Randy Orton and Jelly Roll. I see Randy Orton and Jelly Roll picking up the win against Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul for this tag team feud. Are you? Well, that's what's up. That's what's up, bro. Going back and watching the old Summer Slams for the tonight stuff. So we have tonight we have our third tag team matchup. It is the Judgment Days, Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez taking on Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. So I really feel like these titles are going to probably change hands tonight, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm going to take a switch up. I know Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss are now as a tag team together. I say Charlotte and Alexa Bliss take the titles from Roxanne and Raquel. I say that will probably happen. It would be interesting if that did wind up occurring, but I'm going to give this to Charlotte and Alexa beating out Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez for the women's tag team titles. So we have another tag team bout on the card. It is our tribal chief, our only tribal chief. Thank you for the second like on the video. Our OTC, our original tribal chief, Roman Reigns, along with the Yeet Master himself. Yeet, Yeet. Okay, he's going to start yeeting out there too. Taking on Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, along with Paul Heyman in this tag match. Now, you're probably wondering what really could happen in this whole thing. Me personally, though, I'm going to just be saying clean cut out. That'll probably win it. I know Seth's not going to be around. because we all know Seth's injured. I don't know for how long, though. We all don't know for how long. But I do believe, more than likely, I say that Roman and Jay get the win and pick it up against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. All right. So we have our fifth match for the evening coming up tonight. Will be Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross with Scarlett. If Kross wins, Sami has to say the words to say the words Kross was right. If Sami wins, Kross must say I was wrong about Sami. I don't know where the fuck they get that off. I guess that whole thing where they were Kross was telling Sami that, oh, like you never, I guess like he would never be like a main event guy or winning a world heavyweight championship. He kept telling that to Sami for many, many months, many weeks too. I think about over a month, a couple months. He's told that shit to Sami like multiple times. So, personally though, Sami, it's kind of hilarious. I picked in the last predictions that Sami would lose to Karrion Kross, and Karrion Kross lost against Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn beat him. I'm going to still put my faith. I don't know why I'm really going to swing this way, though, but I do say Karrion will finally pick up a win against Sami. I think something will literally legitimately happen where Karrion actually picks up the win against Sami. So, but I will not count out Sami Zayn, though, entirely, because you never know about Sami. But I am going to say this now. I say Karrion Kross does fully beat Sami this time around. And yeah, I think some shit will probably continue more further on with that storyline if that ever occurs anymore. But I say Karrion Kross beats Sami tonight, and that will wind up happening. And of course, we're saying that Sami Zayn will have to say the worst words that Karrion Kross is right. So we have our last matchup. We have Gunther versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, we all know that Seth Rollins is injured with his knee. We don't know for how long, but there is a what-if scenario. If there is a what-if scenario, what if Seth Rollins comes in and he screws over CM Punk? Now, you're probably wondering, okay, but how would that be possible? Well, he may not be able to be cleared. Now, mind you, he may not be able to be cleared for any action, but he could come out there and he could cost CM Punk in some kind of scenario. He could do it. I mean, come on, dude. Come on. I mean, it's, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, they have hated each other with a passion for a very, very long time. So, could we see a new World Heavyweight Champion in CM Punk, or will Gunther retain? But, you always have to think about it too. What if Seth comes in and cashes in his briefcase, screwing over both men? Could be a possibility. Maybe Seth is prepared for this. I mean, you have to remember, though, Seth still has the briefcase. So Seth could come in, beat out both of them, or wait until both of them are really, really incapacitated. Maybe Seth Rollins is maybe not 100% with his knee. Maybe he's wearing a knee brace. Maybe something happens, and maybe he's back. I'm not really sure, but I think it was Saturday Night Main Event that happened in the beginning. What was it? That happened in July, where I think it was like 12th of September, 12th of July. If it is that maybe Seth comes back tonight, he might. It's not been like a whole month where he's been gone. It could be a potential where he could swerve everybody. You never could say never. You know what I'm saying? So, where am I going with this? Cleanly, though, I don't know, man. It would be cool if Punk wins the world title. Problem is, I don't know if it'll happen. But we'll see here tonight. This is going to be kind of a bit of an interesting feeling, though, of how I'm feeling about this one. I'm just going to say this now. Or it could happen. It could happen other ways. Maybe Rollins gets back to being better. Maybe he comes in, cashes in the briefcase. Maybe if that doesn't happen, maybe he comes out there and costs CM Punk some of the way. Or maybe he waits till maybe CM Punk, maybe he wins the world title from Gunther. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he wins the world title from Gunther and shit like that. Okay, maybe Seth winds up coming in and cashes in probably. It's a potential right there too. I don't know. But, so really in reality, who wins this joint? I don't know if Seth really is going to return. It's a possibility for this night one main event tonight or whenever it's going to be. But I am going to actually go with CM Punk winning the World Heavyweight title from Gunther. I know it's probably nuts, but why? I mean, I don't know if he'll win against Gunther. He might, but I'm going to put my chips and cards on the table for CM Punk. So I say CM Punk takes the World Heavyweight title from Gunther because they really haven't done much with Gunther with the World Heavyweight title anyway. So I say CM Punk winds up beating Gunther out. And that's completely all of night one. We have night two, which is going to be Sunday stuff. We have a triple threat for the women's world title, and Naomi as the champ, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky. This is going to be pretty much a simple thing. They just had her winning the title belt. I am going to say Naomi retains this. I don't see where Rhea and Io would win this back. I don't see it happening. I cannot, in all good conscience, I can't see this happening. I mean, I don't see it. I say Naomi retains, beating out Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. For our second match of the evening, we have Becky Lynch taking on Lila Valkyria. If Lynch wins, if Lynch wins, Lyra cannot challenge for the title as long as Becky Lynch is champion. So her getting any kind of women's intercontinental titles will not be up for grabs. So me personally, though, we all knew that Becky finally did beat out Lyra finally. I'm going to say this now. I say Lyra winds up winning this from Becky. I mean, come on, man. I mean, how long is Becky going to hold the freaking title on for? Me personally, though, I say Becky winds up losing. I say Lila Valkyria winds up winning in this match. Now, could Bayley get involved in this? There could be a potential maybe Bayley shows up and maybe something could probably happen here, though. But for Lila Valkyria, I say Lyra winds up beating out Becky Lynch and regaining the Women's Intercontinental title. That's what I say. For our third match, we have Solo Sikoa Jacob Fatu. This is going to be for a steel cage. Now, here's where this gets even more interesting and complicated. Okay, Solo just wound up winning this title. So a steel cage match, anything goes in this match. Okay. Solo's got a whole faction with him. Now, there could be maybe a potential for Jacob having some help from definitely from Jimmy, Big Jim. But I kind of really see that Solo is going to retain as U.S. champion for now. I don't think they're going to get the belt off him that quick. I don't see it happening. I see Solo winds up pretending against Jacob Fatu in this. Because Solo's got more backup, though. I mean, maybe it might be enough to maybe help forward, but I think Solo winds up retaining the U.S. title. So we have our fourth match in Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Now, as much as my heart really wants AJ Styles to win this, though, I don't think this is going to occur for AJ. This might not occur for him. So I do say Dirty Dom is going to retain in this match and retaining the Intercontinental title. So we have a six-pack tables, ladders, and chairs match for the WWE Tag titles. We've got the Wyatt Six. We've got Andrade and Rey Fenix. We got DIY. We have Fraxium, Axiom, and Nathan Frazier. We have the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, and we have the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford taking on the Wyatt Six, Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy. So, really, in my opinion, I say the Wyatt Six are going to retain. There's no way in hell that they would give them up that quickly. So, I say the Wyatt Six are going to retain against. It's going to be a pretty dope match. So for this, so I say it'll be pretty well. And then we have our final match of the evening, the main event match. And we all know what happened last night on SmackDown, kind of seeming where John Cena winds up going back as a baby face. Is this a legit thing? Or is he just playing out to Cody Rhodes? My personal opinion, it could be multiple things. It could be BS and Cody. If this means what we're all thinking it is, he bullshits Cody, okay? Bullshits Cody. And plus, I got to be honest with you, everything's legal in this match. It's a street fight, bro. So if John Cena says, okay, I'm going back to being a good guy, he said, and we get to the main event and everything like that, maybe throughout the match, maybe he's fighting pretty decently, and he says, you know what, fuck it. I'm not being a fucking good guy. Kicks him in the fucking shenanigans. Kicks him in his kicks him right there in the American Nightmares and everything like that, and pretty much ends the match. Hit him with the title belt, doing the same shit that he has been doing prior. Or He's actually being legit, and this means that Mr. American Nightmare is going to want to fucking flip into being a heel. It's a pretty big thing. I don't know what this could go down to being as, but maybe this could be where the thing that maybe Cody decides, fuck it. You know, he pulls the trigger, he finally becomes a fucking heel. Even regardless of the match is a fucking street fight, bro. It's a street fight, it's all legal, so it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Either way this goes, excuse me, it's all legal in the match. It's a street fight, bro. No DQs available. So it could be either one of the things. Either Cena's being for real, or he's bullshitting him to the point where he kicks him in the American Nightmares, fucking hits him with the title belt, calls it a fucking night. He's still walking out as champ. Or John Cena's fucking legit now, as he is, and then maybe Cody Rhodes decides to fucking pull the trigger on him, pull the trigger up on John Cena. Said, you know what, fuck this shit. You know, I'm gonna take this title, man. I'm gonna take this belt back, and I'm gonna fucking just smack him around with the damn title belt. Either the way though, man, it's gonna be a kind of a twist. But who do I see winning this joint? It's gonna be kind of tough at this point. I don't know. I'm gonna probably swing for Cody Rhodes winning back this title. I am going to be. I'm right. I'm live right now. Watch you. Are you, bro? Okay. And then, so who am I thinking? So I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go out on a limb. Could be wrong. I'm gonna say that Cody Rhodes beats Cena. Okay. Cody beats Cena, but Cody turns heel. That's what I'm going to throw at it. Could be very wrong about this. Could be. But I'm going to say Cody turns heel. He beats Cena. And you never know. If I think about it, maybe Cody winds up being with The Rock. Like how it was probably meant to be from the early beginnings. So, I think Cody winds up turning heel. There could be potential where Rock does come out and he does finally sell his soul to The Rock. It's potential, but we'll see. But those are pretty much all the things in for my predictions. What are you guys' predictions? Maybe you got a lot more predictions that are different than mine. Maybe it's almost the same. I don't know. But anyway, though, man, much love to everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed SummerSlam. I'll be sitting here watching it. My wife and myself. I think my mom will probably watch with me too. But we'll see how everything goes. But anyway, though, man, much love to you guys, man. I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed Saturday. And I hope you guys take care, man. Much love to everybody. Peace out, guys.